They go play action with Ryan. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time, but it'll be second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
On the move to his left. The ball comes out, and the Falcons say they have it. They do. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Ryan. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the gun, it's Ryan. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3rd and 19, no problem as they're able to convert. Play action, Ryan. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down. Ryan's pass taken in by Ridley. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there of 22.
First down.
A nice run there by Gurley on first down as he'll get about 7 out of it. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
out of the gun, it's Ryan. And this is going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A gain of 4. It's now
from the 36. Brady, he's going deep for Brown. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
2nd and 3.
They go play action now. Ryan. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Atlanta.
No score after one on EA Sports.
No score.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Gurley now. Toss right. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
On 2nd and 11 now. Ryan.
The 32-yard line.
And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Shaquille Barrett. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and
Play action. It's Ryan. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. There he goes left side. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
down Buccaneers.
Short throw pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Buccaneers 7.
Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Powell on the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position of throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Forced out to his left. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Gurley. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
To throw is Ryan. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Complete to number
Julio Jones. 28 yards. Well, the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Extra point is good.
And he puts it through.
That ties the game at 7. Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's into the clear. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
Well, let's be honest. A lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 16 yards, a first down.
16 yards. First down, Falcons.
From the shotgun, Ryan. This one caught by Ridley.
Ryan.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They give him a gain of 37. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Flushed out right. He'll run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
He was brought down by Shaq Barrett.
Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's fourth down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. 13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's third down.
To go.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Throwing is Brady on third down. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The final shot before half for Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Takes this about 5 yards deep. Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
At the 46-yard line.
Into double coverage, and it's intercept. And a loose football. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
He'll drop this underneath to Gurley. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Brady now on first down, escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Being chased out left. Open man is Miller. He's got it. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out. That throw by Brady incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Brady on target to Gronk. First down Buccaneers.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now Jones. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and
They'll try to run it in with Jones. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Falcons say they have it. They do.
All I know, partners, that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to call.
Julio Jones all alone. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. 5. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones. 99 yards. And the Falcons are an extra. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Well, we've seen these two, Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, connect quite a few times over the years. It never gets old.
It never gets old. Well, maybe for the defense it does, but not for us who are watching it. And Julio, every time he steps on the field, you can just about mark him down for 100 yards. That's about his career average per game. But think about this. Getting in the end zone has always been a struggle for him. He gets the big yardage, but he doesn't get the touchdowns. Not this time. No matter how many people were kicked in coverage, he found a way to beat it.
25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the fourth down. They'll run it with Jones. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and...
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 4. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down it goes. The sack backs him up, 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Flush to his right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun now for Brady. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Gronk that time, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
20. Falcons 15. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Number 20.
And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Devin White on the tackle.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
At the Buccaneers' 24-yard line.
From the 24, Ryan, a slant to Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Matt Ryan able to connect with his top man, Julio Jones. And the Falcons have once again taken the lead. Throwing now is Ryan. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the fourth.
20.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Pickens on the return. The Bucs take over first and
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. To throw is Brady. Flushed out right. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. He'll look to throw. A good pickup there, 21. Yep. Now Brown, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
at the Falcons' 32-yard line.
Now Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. And he's got Gronkowski yet again. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Gronkowski.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. And he's got it. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on first and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. One last shot for Ryan. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
21.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.